Welcome to GameMate Corp, a bi-weekly podcast where we reach into the Imagosphere and pull out the next great game idea. I am the CEO of GameMate Corp, Bryce.
And I'm the CEO of GameMate Corp, Beckers.
Last time on this podcast, we made Squid Fixer. How'd that do?
That was a hell of a game, Bryce. It was like our ninth symphony. Like, it's Beethoven. That's what I was going for. It's our ninth symphony. Everywhere we went, everywhere I went at least, people were giving me standing ovations. Like the grocery store.
In the bathroom?
Other stores. What?
Went to the bathroom and everybody was just clapping.
Yeah.
Would that make you feel like really good or really bad?
Why would it make you feel really bad?
I feel like I would feel like I'm doing something bad if everyone's just clapping while I'm in the bathroom.
I think that means you have like anxiety, Bryce.
I mean,
you just have to assume everyone loves you. That's what I do.
I don't think I would have had anxiety until the moment where I'm trying to poop and everybody is clapping at me.
You go get him, buddy.
Like, thanks. I think, please leave. I'm trying. I hate public restrooms. The whole experience is bad. Hey, are you in a public restroom right now? That's good. You should take off your headphones and just play this podcast for the people who are also in the stalls. If you're in the urinal, that's okay. Just set it up and put it in the urinal. Make sure it's waterproof, because I think like urinals have that good like echo thing that'll really broadcast to all the people, and let them hear it. And then while you're working on that, work on a game idea that you can tweet at Twitter using the hashtag GameMateCorp. And it could be like a game where you have to use a public restroom without anybody noticing. There, I did one for you. Now somebody take that exact thing and tweet it out for us.
Take that one and tweet it, and then we'll know that you're out there.
Yes. Please, we it's like a message in a bottle. We're like throwing it out to the podcast sea, and we're waiting to see if it comes back to us.
Oh man. I'll tweet it. I'll send it back.
I hope somebody else can do that for us.
I want everyone to tweet it. I want it to be like
the next great
like
meme.
In the crowd at a concert, everybody puts up a lighter. Instead, you tweet out that you need to go poop and nobody knows about it in the public restroom.
Well, while we're waiting for that bottle
to happen
to come back, do you have a game idea?
Yeah, I do. So I stole this one from somebody who didn't mean to give it to us. It was, I did, yeah, and I've used him before or her, but it's a bot. It's game_idea_bot, where it takes like different things and it forces it together into a game idea. And this is what I came up with, and I liked it.
Do you think it's a real person? Do you think it's a real person pretending to be a bot?
I think it's a bot, but someone owns the Twitter account and they don't know what I'm doing with it. Because I assume. I assume they don't know.
Did you reply to the tweet and put hashtag GameMateCorp?
I could.
I mean, if we covered this before, if you see a game idea that somebody else came up with, just reply to it with hashtag GameMateCorp, and then we can use it. So
okay, I'll go. Okay, you know what? I'll do it right now. Do you want me to do it right now? Let's
do it right now. Let's get this legal. She hasn't told you what the game is, so we're still in that like gray window.
Okay. It's still legal.
Yeah. So as long as she puts the hashtag GameMateCorp and a reply to the tweet, then we can use it.
There it is. Hashtag game make corp reply.
So, Beckers, now that you've planted the Game Make Corp flag in this idea, what was it? What's the idea?
The idea. Okay, so it's a shooting game where you stare at animals, or so it seems. That's the idea. That was what was tweeted. That's all she twote.
I do think it is a bot because I feel like there's other ones that end with "or so it seems." I think there was like it's horses or so it seems.
It always starts with like the type of game. It's always like a shooting game, a first-person shooter, a strategy game, a real-time strategy, whatever, a battle royale. It always starts like that, and then I don't know what parameters it has. I just try to steal its ideas. So, all right. So this game idea has a lot to it.
Yep.
It's 2 parts. There's shooting and also staring at animals. So, obviously,
and
what I'm
seems. There's got to be seems.
I got it. So, what I'm getting from this, and I think it's obvious, is that this is a game where you're a hunter.
Okay.
And people think that you hunt like deer and birds, like hunters do.
Okay.
But you don't hunt the animals. You hunt people.
Okay.
So you got hunting, and you wear hunting gear. You're dressed in orange and camouflage, which those are 2 directly conflicting things. So I don't understand why people wear them both, but they do.
Because you don't want to get shot, but then you also want to shoot them.
Okay, but whatever. Okay, no, we're addressing this. You wear orange to be seen.
Yes.
So that other hunters know, hey, that's a human, and normally I wouldn't shoot that. But you wear camouflage so that you blend in.
Yep.
Those are 2 conflicting ideas. Orange to be noticed, camouflage to not be noticed. I don't.
Well, maybe like so they only see the orange vest. The rest of it, like they're like, that's not a human. That's
it's
just
a floating vest. That's probably just nothing.
That's just a vest laying on a pile of leaves because they're wearing leaf camo. So clearly, this is just a vest. And then somebody else will see it like, well, I was going to shoot at that vest, but I wonder if maybe that's a person. So, humans will think it out, where the deer will go, nope, that's a vest. Nothing to worry about here. Vests have never hurt deer kind ever. Okay. Why don't we put the vests on the deer?
So that they're easier to see.
Yes. Then you don't even...
my god! Oh, why don't we?
That's the game we need to make, a game where you put vests on deer, because then it's a style game.
It's so obvious.
You gotta
wear deer.
Yeah. You want it to look so good, but at the same time, you're making them real visible for the people, and then you don't have to worry about wearing whatever because you can see them. I mean, you could still see a deer normal, but you could see them real well. Can we also make it blinky? Ooh, then you could do night hunting. That could be fun. Like global. Have you ever gone global? Global?
Help me. Get me out of here. Oh my god.
What did you want to talk about?
So this is a game where you're a hunter and you're shooting these dressed up deer that are you're staring at them because they're so beautiful in their new outfits and mesmerizing or whatever. But the point of the game is you're still shooting, not them, right? So that's where the or so it seems comes in, because you're not actually... Like, you're just pretending to look at the animals to throw them off your trail, but you're using your peripheral vision to aim at humans.
You were like,
your enemies.
Ooh. Can you be the deer dress upper? And then, like, if you put an orange vest on a deer, does that mean they can't shoot them anymore? Because you can't shoot somebody who has an orange vest on. That's against the rules of hunting.
Well, in this game, you can only shoot things wearing an orange vest.
No, I thought you're only you're shooting humans. I'm thinking you're the deer dress upper. We've created this mythos. Somebody's dressing up the deer. I think it's you, and you love the deer, and you don't want the deer to come to harm, so you have to defeat the deer destroyers.
Yes, you're hunting hunters.
But you got to do it all subtle like. So in your deer designing capabilities, maybe you can put like some orange on there to make them high visibility, so that you don't accidentally shoot them. That's also like a
Orange, you glad you can see the deer?
Yeah, you super don't want to. If you shoot a deer, you lose the game. That's very clear. So don't, like, you're somebody's not wearing the orange vest and is just straight camo. Like, that's bad hunting stuff. But like, you got to look out for those guys. But maybe you could put like mirrors on the deer, so that you could, like, you're looking at the deer, but you're really looking at who's looking at the deer.
Which is you.
But also other people. I think we discussed that there's other people in the woods that you want to shoot.
So reflective deer wearing orange vests. They were making metal deer.
Yes.
This idea's gotten away from me. I'm so out. I don't even know what's happening, and I'm just
Can we put fake
here
deer
for
out
it.
there? Can we make fake deer to lure? You know how there's like fake deer to lure?
Oh my god!
Lure deer. Instead, you're putting fake deer out to lure hunters.
I hate this. Oh, sure. Okay. See, but I feel like if they're reflective, like how you wanted, and wearing vests, it's not gonna lure any hunters.
See, I feel like the people who want to harm the deer are gonna be like, that. I can totally see that deer. That is gonna be such an easy deer to shoot at. And then you. What is the character's name? I want this character to have a name. He's already got a backstory that he loves deer, and he's a fashion designer gone rogue.
Quentin.
Do you watch The Magicians?
No.
Did you steal this from The Magicians?
No, it's a name outside of the show. Okay. Let's go with Wallace.
Quentin Wallace?
Nope, he's just Wallace now. Quentin's dead. He dies in the opening scene. Yeah, and his son Wallace takes up his passion for saving deer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I've got it now. I've got it. So Quentin was the fashion designer, and he loved deer, and he wanted to make them look so cool and so fashionable and stuff. And one day he was dressing up the deer in their dope, like, orange parkas. Like, I want to make it clear that it's not just vests. Like, they can be dressed up in cool, like,
yeah, vests are so last season.
Yeah, like there's hoodies, there's orange hoodies, there's all the clothing items. There's orange leggings, there's deer leggings. There's Quentin had a passion for dressing up deer, and then one day while he was dressing up Bambi, his mom, somebody shot Quentin, and now his son Wallace seeks revenge against all the people who both harmed the thing that his dad was passionate about and also killed his dad. So he now is continuing to dress up the deer and defeat the hunters.
Interesting.
Beckers just put a ninja star in her mouth for the audio listeners.
It's rubber. But it is sharp.
You can go to youtube.com/lastgeek to look at the video to see Beckers put a ninja star in her mouth.
It's only most of it. Hold on. I was really close. Hold on. Ow. Okay, I tried.
Beckers, what's your vision for this game?
Well, I had one, and now I'm thinking that, okay, so so all Quentin wanted to do was dress his deer up. That's all he was thinking. He was like, these deer are looking fine.
His deer.
Not in a beasto way, just like, I think they're pretty and deserve fashion, because we should bring fashion to animals. That's the real Game at Corp goal with all of these different games we've had.
I think it's just the two, but okay.
2 different games about fashion shows and animals, but this time, this is all just the prologue, right? Because Quentin dies.
Yeah.
Right. So he realizes that hunters can see his deer better now. And he's like, oh no, I killed the animals I was trying to help.
I would assume Wallace sees this because Quentin died.
No, this is all the prologue. Quentin's still alive.
Oh.
So Quentin sees that the deer are being killed because of something he did, and he is distraught.
Okay.
And then he's gone forever. So then his son takes over.
Wait, I thought we had a great deal where the hunters kill Quentin.
So he tries to stop Quentin. Quentin tries to stop the hunters from killing his deer pals, and then they kill him. So then Wallace is out for revenge.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to save the deer, but I'm going to do it my way. Shotgun. Like that.
And he puts mirrors on the deer.
Yeah, he continues on both fronts, both fashion, making the deer reflective, and also by looking at the deer and actually shooting hunters.
Yep. See, Quentin had a passion for fashion. Wallace has a passion for shooting. So
he's got a rootin', tootin', shootin' time. I tried. Okay, there's no word for passion that rhymes with shootin'. He's got a feeling for. He's got a hankering for. I can't. I don't know. There's none. There's nothing. I'm trying. I rhyme so good all the other times.
Yeah, totally. Remember the one where there was the blizzard?
Yeah.
Like, rain?
Okay.
Is this it?
Yep. This is it.
Okay, that's it. It's a game where you look at deer, dress up deer, look at them, and then do cool trick shots at other hunters. Eco-friendly.
Hit him with a shuriken.
Oh, sure. I have a game idea, and this is inspired by Avengers Infinity War, the movie that came out like a year ago. So this is called Find the Infinity Stones, an Avengers game. So I don't really Thanos doesn't seem to he doesn't have some the Infinity Stone sensing abilities. Like, he had to just look for them, and people were like, well, this is an Infinity Stone, and he's like, it's mine, and then he grabs it. I don't think he was like, yep, I know for sure where the Infinity Stones are. He spent a lot of time looking around. And they're just kind of they're just gemstones that look cool. So in this game, the Avengers have taken the time, which ones did they have? Because Thanos grabbed the power. power.
They had the Power Stone because that was in Vision's forehead.
No, he had the Mind Stone. Power Stone was with the Nova Corps. Guardians of the Galaxy had the Power Stone in the first movie. So, Vision was mind, and then they had time, and then the Soul One was just chilling. And then space. They had the space one. So they got those. And they're like, hey, we don't need to like destroy them. We just need to hide them. So they take them to a gemstone store. I don't want to say jewelry because they'll be like, well, there's like you go to a jewelry store and it's mostly diamonds, and they'll be like, well, that one's orange. I think this one's different.
That's the one.
Yeah, you take it to a gemstone store where there's just a bunch of different colored shenanigans, and then Thanos shows up, and then all of the characters, all the Avengers, and all of the Thanos boys. Thanos and his children have to search the gemstone store to figure out where the Infinity Stones are.
And they're all in the one store?
Yeah, they're the three. Let's just say that the Nova Corps had the same idea, and then just the Soul Stone is just kind of a weird one. So as long as I don't even know what that does. It's just like, oh, you got to do some stuff to get it. Beyond that, there's not it's not clear what its powers are. You just need it to do the big thing. So let's just say that they got the Power Stone, the Time Stone, Mind, and Space, and they've put them in a gemstone store, and Thanos shows up. And the Avengers also find out and show up too. And they have to quickly search the store. Each side, everybody. So I'm thinking this is a multiplayer game where you pick a side. Or I guess you randomly get assigned a side. It's like a Counter-Strike where you're either the terrorist or the good boys. And then you get assigned a side, and I think that's fair because like you got, it'd be Thanos, and he's got like
because everyone would want to be on Thanos' side.
Yeah, and he's got like five kids, I think. He's got not what? Yeah, there's magician guy. There's big
that's dude.
Not
his kid.
No, they're called the children of Thanos. They're
not literally his children.
Yes, but they call themselves the children of Thanos. They're adopted, but they're...
You got Squidward.
Yeah, you got Squidward, who's Magic Boy. You've got You've got their Hulk. You've got Big Boy. You've got Girl with sword. You've got the other guy who attacked with Girl.
Let's give him a better name.
There's just four of them, I think.
Yeah, there's four of them. There's Squidward, Big Guy, the Girl, and then Mr. Sword. I don't know, Mr. Sword. He's got a sword. That's it.
Does he have one sword, or does he have a double sword?
I don't know.
I thought maybe he had a double
it's like a big spear that's got a sword on both sides.
So he's Darth Maul.
Darth Maul.
Yep.
Right?
So we've got.
The girl's got a trident like Poseidon.
Okay. So.
Looks like. Yeah, sorta.
Water girl. Squidward. Squidward. Fat
the
boy.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid,
Darth Maul, Little Mermaid.
And Thanos is the teams, and then we gotta round out the so it'd be five on the other side. Which Avengers? Who's making the cut? Who's coming to the gem store? I they get to use their powers. So I'm thinking like huh. See,
Like Doctor
I
Strange
think
for Squidward.
I think Thanos has an advantage. Like if the you can kick Thanos' ass if he does not have um any infinity gems. Like he's real strong, but not like that strong without the gems. So it's definitely a race, and you could start fighting each other and stuff. But like if somebody gets their hands on an infinity gem, then that's totally gonna turn the tide, and then the other team's gonna have to push for an infinity gem. But I think maybe. Are we gonna allow the heroes, the Avengers, to select their characters, and then the Thanos team just gets those 5, or how are we gonna do this? Or do we have each team has a set roster?
I think it should be maybe a set roster so that we can balance it.
Okay, who's the Avengers then? I think Ant-Man would be good. I feel like that would be a good, like, you can get tiny and kind of like rummage through the gems quicker.
Okay.
I'm trying to which Avengers would be real good at searching through gemstones?
Magneto?
Yes, but he's not there. They didn't make that they didn't sell off the Magneto yet. He'll be in the next one.
You promise?
Probably. Like, they own him now. Did you know that he is technically, well,
Your mom?
normally he is Scarlet Witch, Scarlet Witch, and the other dude's father.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, Quicksilver's father. Okay, so Ant-Man would probably be good. I don't think like people really like Captain America, but I don't think he'd really bring anything to the gemstone search.
He's garbage.
So I think he's cut. He's cut. Like he's not gonna help this. I feel like
Tony Stark would be super good at being able to tell rocks apart from each other.
I do think that you'll have like some level of scanning ability, but I think you have to be like I think you'll have like radar. You'll have like you can sense that they're in a certain zone, but you can like be like, oh, they're on this table, but then you'll still have to search through the table, and then you also have to be like sly about it, because like the people playing Thanos will be like everybody will be watching Iron Man and be like, he probably knows where they are, so you can't be like.
So is everyone like pretending to shop in the store?
Yes, I love that. Because I kind of expected everybody. I was picturing everybody just showing up and just quickly scurrying through, but I kind of like everybody. No one wants to. Thanos knows that the Infinity Gems are at the store. The Avengers also know the Infinity Gems are at the store, but both teams don't want the other one to know that they know. So that they're all just like, oh, good sales
good
here. Yeah, just and then so they're like trying to like very carefully just be like, is this and like, oh, it's glowing. I've got it. Oh, you're enjoying our new glow gemstones. We've got a sale on those, 3 for $1. Like, oh, yes, these are very good.
$3 for $1? That is a good sale.
Yep. What's the Avengers? Give me some Avengers to put on the roster so that we can stop talking about this bad one.
Okay, let's just pick some. First 5 that come to your mind. Go. The Hulk.
Thor.
Yeah. Thor's cute. Am I right?
Yeah, so it's Ant-Man, Hulk, Thor.
Iron Iron Man.
Iron Man. I'm gonna throw Scarlet Witch in there.
Yeah.
You can't have Vision there because he's one of them.
That would give it away.
Like, sir, can I just like look at you real quick? You have I love your hair. I just really for the audio listeners, I just reached into Vision's head and pulled out it. I pulled out his head.
He's like, he's trying to tell you that as though it's like impressive, but it did not look cool. It did not look cool.
Yeah, well, can you tell me about something that is cool?
Yeah. You know what's really cool? Our investors. Because it's that time. It's time for our investor shout out. Because there is somebody out there who supports us and loves us, because we know that on account of how she gave us some monies. She subscribed, and now I'm here to tell you her name. Her name is Erin C. It was meant to be. You and me. Christmas tree. Yep. And you too can get this if you go to patreon.com/lastgeek and you subscribe and you put in a box somewhere. Please do the thing where you talk about me on a game make. Actually, I haven't even done this, so I don't even know the exact instructions, but it's there on patreon.com/lastgeek. You too could experience this.
Also, we have a merch store. lastgeek.com/store will take you there, and there's like Game Make Corp logo on like so many different things. Do you want it on a hoodie? Do you want it on a shirt? Do you want it on a baby onesie? It's all there.
In a box with a fox.
But if you're like, I would like those things, but I would like them cheaper, and also I would like to give money to the podcast. Good news, I have a deal. Our Patreon supporters of $1 up all receive a discount code in the Last Geek store for $4 off. So you can spend $1 on the Patreon and save $4 on the clothes. How can you turn down that offer? You can't.
You can't.
But and then you could just select the $5 option on the Game 8 Corp shoutout thing, and then get that discount code, get the back content, which includes our live show from last year's DutyCon, and
which was really funny, super good. And
we'll be doing another one of those probably, and some other ones, and those are going to be Patreon exclusive. So if you want to hear those, do the thing. That'll be available to all patrons. And then you'll have the discount code. There's a lot of stuff offered to our patrons. Go on there, click the buttons. Beckers will rhyme your name. That's it. Yep. Beckers, game idea?
I have a game idea. I don't know if you're ready for it, but I am. So here it comes. So this is another game from the same Twitter.
Please tweet game ideas using the hashtag GameMadeCorp. Please.
We don't care
what it is.
I really like this bot. I don't need anybody but this bot now. So the bot tweeted, it's called a strategy game where you bomb alien worlds to prevent the end of the world. And this is almost too easy, because I don't have to try to force this into a game. So, I think that you are the president of Earth. This game is going to take place in the future. So, it's far enough in the future that you're the president of the Earth, and you're all united, and you know there's aliens out there. And you've seen movies, right? Like the Avengers and other movies. Like War of the Worlds or whatever, and you're like, aliens are bad, dude. It's a bad idea. So now I think it's pretty obvious what happens next, Bryce. You have to prevent the end of the world of aliens coming in and blowing up Earth. And to do that, you have to preemptively blow up all of their planets.
Once it get funny.
Not while you're here, Bryce.
Okay, so it's a game where you're bombing alien worlds. Seems kind of mean.
Yeah, it is, but you're protecting your planet, so you're the good guy. Or are you?
Or so it seems.
Or so it seems. So, I don't know. That's about what I had.
That's it? This is what you brought? I thought you were gonna be like, but wait, I have more. I'm gonna tell you the thing that's actually.
I have more. Here it is. It's coming. Here's the thing. The aliens were actually your mom the whole time. What you didn't know was that you're half alien.
See, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, you gotta bomb alien worlds to prevent the end of the world, and you gotta bomb them, and then it's gonna turn out that you were the aliens, and then.
Well, yeah, you are. You're the alien causing the end of the world to them.
Yeah,
but they didn't. Listen, they didn't prevent the end of their own world by bombing you first, so it's their own fault. That's how it works.
But it's going to turn out the alien world you were bombing was Earth, and you're on the other. You're the Martian. You never look in the mirror in the game.
So you think you're playing as the president of Earth.
Yeah.
But you think you're on Earth, but actually you're on a planet that's almost indistinguishable from Earth, and you end up bombing Earth.
Yeah, it's like Planet of the Apes, where they're like, I traveled to a different planet. You dang dirty apes. You're a bunch of jerks. And then you see the Statue of Liberty, and you're like, oh, fuck. I told the president of Earth, who's a monkey, to fuck off. I did bad. I said bad things to my president. It turns out I was on Earth the whole time.
Right. And you're half alien.
Okay.
Because your mom is the aliens, and you blew her out, and she sent you.
Fine.
She called you on the phone right before the bomb came in, and she was like, Eustace, why? And then you were like, oh, no, I forgot about that.
I want to do it like Planet of the Apes. I want to do it where you're a bomber man. You've been sent. You guys see that there's aliens and you're real scared of them. And so the president of Earth sends you, human man, off with your spaceship that's got big bombs on it. And you fly up, and then you get sucked through a wormhole.
Yes.
And you're like, this is a shortcut. I made it. And then you go to the planet and you press the bomb button, and then you land there because you crashed. Something happened. Your bomb did bad.
How about the way you plant the bomb is you have to land on the planet first, and then plant it somewhere very specifically. We'll come up with that later. And then you're going to fly away. But so you go and you plant the bomb, and then on your way out, you realize that it's Earth.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
And you're been brainwashed.
So what's Earth look like in the distant future? What? Apes didn't take over, did they?
You've traveled. I think it's got to be aliens, because it's like we're not gonna do Planet of the Apes straight up. But I think okay. So here's what happens. So, the President Earth sends you to go bomb these aliens, and then you fly off and you're gonna go blow them up. And the President Earth is like, "We got this. It's taken care of. We don't have to worry about them." and you got like sent through a time warp thing, and the aliens see this guy flying towards them, and it's like, oh, we should go help him, but you traveled through time, you're gone, and they end up coming to Earth, and they're like super cool, and Earth makes good friends with them, and they live together on Earth. So when you come back to Earth in the future, there's aliens everywhere, and you're like, this is the alien world, I've been sent to kill them. And then like while you're like putting bombs all over the alien planet, you see the
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something not exactly the same, but basically the same.
You see like a teddy bear. I want it to be like something like a kid's teddy bear. Like, that's weird that the aliens would also have teddy bears.
You see like a wrapper for Jimmy John's, and you're like, what?
They also enjoy Jimmy
insane.
John's? Weird.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag not ad. Hashtag Jimmy John's sponsor us.
See, this is what we could have done for you if you had sponsored us.
We could have put you in a
talked
game.
About how tasty it was.
Could
Hashtag.
be. Anything else about this Planet of the Apes game we made?
Okay, what are we? Well, it's not that. Let's call it something else. Let's call it Whoops, Wrong Planet. I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
We made Whoops, Wrong Planet. Do you have a game idea?
So I was on Facebook the other day, today, I think, and I saw what looked like it was a game called Monster Dater. And then I was like, what is this? And it just showed a Tinder like app, and there was a unicorn there. And I was like, okay, for one, is a unicorn a monster?
No.
And then for two, like, how do you like get a unicorn to swipe right on you? And then I have no idea what their game is, but I was like, I want to explore this idea. So I think, okay, so there's a lot of things going on with this game. Okay, so you play as a evil warlord, and you are trying to take over the fantasy world. It's Lord of the Rings or something. And you
but
want
not that one.
Yeah, it's Lord of the Glings. And you want to take over the world, but you need an army. So you're like, okay, I'm not very strong, but I'm real sexy. So,
this must have been hard for you to make.
So you sign up for
outside
fantasy
your experience.
So you sign up for fantasy Tinder. And you have to attract monsters for your army. So you have to like seduce some orcs and stuff, and then you will use these monsters as your soldiers. And I think you'll have different territories and stuff that you can attack, and different. By taking over a territory, like you could take over the unicorn land, and then you'll have access to be able to do some unicorns. But there's also like some like strengths and weakness stuff going on, where like maybe unicorns are weak to gorgons and strong to lava monsters for some reason. Because they have
Fire
horns.
to not kill a unicorn.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're okay. So you need to seduce. So it starts off with you looking through fantasy Tinder of like, oh, we got this orc here, and instead of having Okay, I was gonna say instead of having a bio deal of like I'm really into hiking and stuff,
I love dogs.
I actually decided that I really like that. Well, I was gonna say instead of that, it's gonna have your stats, but I decided that I actually really like the idea of them having like, oh, I'm really into hiking and I love The Office, and you'll have to figure out their stats based on what they say they're into. So if they're like,
Ooh.
oh, I'm always pumping iron at the gym, you'll be like, okay, this guy's probably got some high strength, and is like, I love to cuddle, and I'm like, okay, I don't want you in my army anymore.
What does that mean if they love The Office?
They're probably gonna defect to the boring team.
Excuse?
Because all the boring people say that they love The Office in their Tinder. Have you ever used Tinder? I feel like that you got
No,
your
I've
romance.
never had to. Because they all appear around me. All of them. The men.
What?
You heard me.
I wish I didn't, I think. Okay. So you
I know they're swiping.
yes, they're swiping left and right, and you got to have the bio. You got to put stuff in your bio so that they'll swipe right on you. And then you also have super likes. It's a whole thing. It's bad. Dating's hard. So okay, once you both swipe right, once you pick the person, I think you also have to put some stuff in your bio to maybe attract them. You also go on dates. So you have a romantic bar, and I think their stats go
tavern.
up. No, I mean like a literal bar, not
I
not
see.
like a location. I mean like sure, there's a fantasy tavern as well for you to go on dates at.
And you can order a pint there because it comes in pints. You said Lord of the Rings, and I've been on a different thought this whole time now.
What thought?
I've been thinking about Lord of the Rings.
What does that have to do with pints?
What does that have to do with pints, he says.
Yes.
I think you need to watch it again.
I haven't seen it in 16 years and I'll never see it again. Okay, so you go on dates, and your level of romantic relationship with the monster is going to determine their stats, because they'll have buffs and stuff depending on how into you they are. So, and that'll go down based on time. So let's say you're gonna go into the unicorn kingdom, and you wanna attack the unicorns. So you're gonna wanna go on a lot of dates with your gorgons because they're good against unicorns. But the rock titans might get jealous, and then there might be some infighting. Being polygamous is probably has complicated situations.
I feel like if you have to worry about them getting jealous, you've already lost. On account of how big your army needs to be.
Well, I see. Yeah, I'm not picturing you don't have thousands of troops. You just have really good guys. You have Titan,
just like a dragon.
Yeah, you can have some really if you can get your bars up good, you these guys are stronger than they will fight way stronger if they're in love with you. So you got to date them real good. You got to find out what that Gorgon wants out of life. You got to give them presents and stuff so that they'll fight real good, and then yeah, it goes into strategy game. And I think you send out one of your dates at a time onto the field, and then if they get tuckered out, then they come back. If they get lose their health or whatever, they come back and their relationship meter, instead of bar, it's their meter, is lowered. So that's kind of their like health is if you're gonna lose a fight, then you're gonna take that knock against your relationship, and then if it goes all the way to the bottom, you just lose access to them, and then maybe you'll never find a Gorgon like them again. Maybe your one chance at love is gone.
But do you really love them, or are you just using them?
I mean,
You're just using them.
I think, I think there's like, you can be using them and stuff, but if you end up getting like one monster that you like marry, this one is gonna be like super, super strong. This is gonna like, he is gonna wreck house. So if you
can marry a dragon in this game, I'm gonna marry a dragon.
I think there is for sure a dragon kingdom, and you can totally go for that. But it's like you got to fight the dragons to be able to get a dragon.
Oh, so you gotta date some nerds first just to get into the kingdom.
Yeah.
Some like trolls or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta find some shitty people.
That's all right. You gotta keep your future in mind.
Yeah.
Your one true prince. First, you have to beat him into submission, and then you date him. Apparently, this doesn't sound like super healthy.
Beckers.
What?
I think I came up with a game name.
A game? Okay.
No, the name of the game.
Name
you
of the
ready
game.
for it?
Yeah.
Thank you, next.
Aw, that's sweet. That's cute. That's very nice. Awesome.
Because it's, it's like,
yeah, I like that song a lot.
I learned a lot from you. Next. You really helped me out. You helped me grow as an evil warlord.
Too. Yeah, like it's a good moral too, because in the song she's talking about like she's only into number one right now.
Yeah.
So you just keep yourself in mind as you play this game.
Yeah, and then like how, one day I'm gonna get married to some guy, and it's because of all these other guys that help me become stronger and better. And I was really after that dragon. The Dragon Kingdom's pretty far inland. I need to get through some people, and with your help, I can finally find my true love. Dragon.
Yes.
Thank you, monster. Next. I want to put monster in there somewhere. I want to make it clear that this is a monster game. Thank you, monster.
Thank you, Rex.
What? Rex? Are they? They're all Rex.
Sure.
No. Thank you, monster. Next.
Okay.
I like that one. Anything to add with my very good game idea?
No.
Did you just want to say that you want to date a dragon? Is that your contribution?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good enough.
And we would be very happy forever.
I feel like the downtown time would get rough.
Not if they can turn into humans like in our other game.
Our hit TV show that is going to be so much better than the one that the people are currently watching.
Listen. You better be careful because you're gonna trigger me. Also, this episode will air after the finale.
Yep.
Too. So you might trigger a lot of people. I don't even want to talk about it right now. I just, for those listening, episode 5 aired recently, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's fine. I don't want to talk about Game of Thrones anymore.
So we made Thank You Monster next. Beckers, where can people find you?
Wait, whoa.
Wait,
that's
what?
The game we're gonna make?
Yeah. Aren't we? Do you like another one better?
Yeah, that was like my least favorite one today.
Okay.
Thank You Monster next. I actually really, really liked Oops, Wrong Planet.
Why?
I don't know. It got good. I liked it.
It was just Planet of the Apes, but it turns out you were. I'm pretty sure it's exactly like. Weren't you? I'm trying to remember. I think they were like fighters. I think they were army dudes who ended up in the Planet of the Apes thing.
I thought it was a scientist. I don't know. I don't really care.
I'm pretty sure they were rocket ship people. And they're technically army people. And then they thought they went to a different planet, and then it turned out it was Earth. So it's basically.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Planet of the Apes in a while, but I know they thought they were somewhere else, and then it turned out Earth. But now it was aliens, and we love them.
I don't think that the player in the game knows that it's Earth.
Yeah, they don't know that I think. So I think you'll definitely have to. Okay. So the player is given the task of they've got like 5 bombs, and they have to figure out the place that is going to do the most damage. So they have to look around. They like search the planet for the most like, strategic place to put these bombs. And then while looking around, they might like realize what's going on. Otherwise, maybe they blow up their own planet. I think okay, so if you plant the bombs and like set them off, you get you lose screen.
I think that you have to set off a lot of bombs, and depending on how many bombs you place before you figure out it's your own planet, that's how much damage you do to your own planet.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
And this game only works if you play it right away in like the first few days and no one spoils it for you.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
I mean, there's a lot of games that are like, hey, go in this blind. And I feel like there's that one there's that visual novel about the schoolgirls that I haven't played yet, but apparently Beckers tried to spoil it for me.
What?
You said something about something, and you're like, you'll never play it. And I was like, maybe, but apparently not now.
I don't remember this.
Okay, I like Monster Dater. I feel like there's
Fine.
a lot of.
Monster Dater? I thought it was called something else. I hope it was, because Monster Dater kind of almost sounds bad.
I like Thank You Monster Next, because it's kind of like the song. It's the same, and then the song plays at the end. It's over the credits. And then it shows, ooh, that could be so cool. At the end, while she's doing the like, oh, thank you to Jeremy. He taught me love. You taught me her. I don't remember. It's very popular lines.
Patience.
Yeah, patience and pain.
That's one of them.
I think is the ones. And then it'll show during those parts of the song, it'll show like the guys who you like dated to conquer lands, and then once it gets to like, once I find the guy, I'm gonna have so much patience and other things that are part of the song. And then for that one, that'll show you and the guy you ended up like marrying to
and then
finally.
The whole kingdom is just so happy. They throw a big party.
Yep, because you rule them, and if they don't celebrate you, then you will destroy them.
And then the whole planet is united under you, and there are aliens out there, so you begin your next campaign.
Yes.
Yep.
And then I'm trying to figure out if there's any way that you could make the Oops Wrong Planet. See, here's the problem with Oops Wrong Planet. I feel like the game name might give it away.
Shucks. Why didn't we think of that?
Because I feel like the thing that makes that game interesting is about them like learning the lesson of like maybe don't bomb other planets because they're like you, because it is literally you, and you're friends with the aliens now, and you bombed your mom's house.
Let's not call it. Oops, wrong planet. Let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that means in this last game that you're half alien if they're the same game. No, the second one's the sequel. Okay.
What?
The Oops, Wrong Planet is the sequel.
Okay.
First you conquer Earth, and then you blow up the galaxy. But actually just Earth. Again.
Fine. But we're making Thank You Monster next first.
Fine.
Okay. Good. We did the game. Beckers, where can people find you?
Right behind you. At Dr. Beckers with a Z on Twitter. Shut up. At Dr. Beckers with an S on Twitch. Thank you. Next.
You can find me on Twitter at Last Geek. You can find me on Instagram at Last Geek Plays. I haven't posted there in a while. I should do something with that. You can find GameMate Corp at twitter.com/GameMateCorp. There's like tweets once a week at least. Our social intern Billy is always tweeting those hot tweets. And Becker's got the shuriken in her mouth again.
I don't think it can be fit in a mouth.
That's what a lack of belief will do to a person. And twitch.tv/lastgeekplays, youtube.com/lastgeek. I think, I don't know. That's and make sure and check out lastgeek.com/store for all the cool merch. We're currently working on some new designs that'll go up soon that are going to be really, really cool. And I'm putting soon in like large terms because we are currently working on them, but we don't know when they'll be done yet. By the end of June, for sure. End of June, they'll be up. Count on it. That's it.
That's it. Let's quit.
Thank you to everyone who listened to this. Can you please at GameMate Corp on Twitter and tell, you know what? When this episode comes out, I'm gonna put out a Twitter poll on the GameMate Corp Twitter.
Oh,
which game idea was better? What was the name of the bomb game?
We didn't rename it yet.
Rename it something because I need to put a name next to the thing.
Thank You Monster next. Then Thank You Alien next.
What? That doesn't make sense. It's a game about bombing.
It's a sequel. It should be related.
Is it really a sequel?
Okay, what are some other Ariana Grande songs?
I don't know. I literally don't know anything about Ariana Grande. I guarantee you I actually spelled it. No, I didn't spell it right, but Seven Rings, Thank You Next, Break Up With Your Girlfriend, Monopoly, No Tears Left to Cry, Breathing, Side to Side, One Last Time, Into You, Problem, Break Free, Love Me Harder, God is a Woman, Dangerous Woman, Needy, Imagine, The Way, Everyday, Fake
this
Smile.
Isn't working.
Imagine.
Okay,
Focus.
that idea is in the trash. The episode is supposed to be over. We have to hurry up because we already said the thing that says we're done. So like, now we're just lying at this point.
Good.
Let's
give me a game name.
Definitely not The Wrong Planet. Aliens are bad. No more aliens.
I'm pretty sure that's the game.
Earth first. I don't know. I'm trying. Help me. Pick something.
Protect the Earth with bombs.
How about he protect? How about that? How
Bombs
about
away.
offense is the best defense.
Aliens go boom.
Aliens go boom. That's it. I decided. Aliens go boom.
Is there a question mark at the end? Aliens
No.
go boom question mark?
No.
No, just straight
No.
aliens go boom.
No. Yeah. You
Okay.
can't imply there's a question.
Okay, aliens go boom or thank you monster next will be on a Twitter poll. You tell us which one was the best. And if Beckers wins, something will happen.
Yeah, that's motivating.
That's it.
Maybe I'll stream.
That's the episode. Thank you for listening, and remember, have fun.